What's up, guys? Inflatable Guy 05 here, and today we have another cool review for you guys. First off, Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Can't believe I'm saying that. And also, happy 40th anniversary for Gemmy. If you looked on their Instagram, happy birthday to them. Hopefully this year's really good. I already saw some of their Valentine's Day stuff and a little bit of Easter already. And Mardi Gras, not gonna lie, I actually kind of like all of them. The Mardi Gras one, if you've seen the Jester, you know what I'm talking about. I think he's pretty creepy. Might get that for Halloween, but who knows? I think the lineup's not that bad, though, this year. First starting off. Next up, we should see the rest of Easter. I think there's only one Valentine's Day one for this year, but we'll talk about that in a different time. I believe it's going to be one of the last videos I make before I make the update video on what's going to happen for the next couple of months and the plan for 2024 season 3, sorry. But today we have probably one of the last things I have not reviewed in the yard, the 2019 Santa popping out a chimney. Now, I can't find exactly where this was sold at because there's so many Santas popping out of chimneys. It's actually more like a fireplace. But if you look up chimney, this comes up. You look up fireplace, this comes up. All I know is it's 2019. I really want to say Home Depot, sorry. I thought it was Home Depot. I looked it up. I looked at their lineup. Didn't see it there. I thought it was Lowe's. Didn't see it there either on YouTube. So maybe it was an online only, and I just don't know much about it. But in my opinion, this is probably one of the best Santas popping out of chimneys they ever done. This is definitely a very good design. I have not sold it, and I'm not going to. I actually really love this thing. This has a YF60 with 2 points of attachments. If you notice in the yard, it's looking a little bare out here. I'm actually not taking stuff down. This is actually everything I've sold already that's gone. I know, so sad. Well, some things I actually have not sold, like the Light Sink Snowman. That's just in the garage. Some things have not been sold, but most stuff has been sold. Like, you can see the fan there. That says Y60. I don't know why I didn't zip that up. I thought I did. Sorry about that. I thought I zipped that up. And with the 60, it is acquired with. I did not put any additional fan on it. You will see it does get up on its own and very quick indeed. Would you look at that? Like I said, I really like this design. It is very reminiscent of a classic indeed for 2019. I really think it's a classic. I believe that this looks like something a classic would be made. Maybe this is a remake of something. It's really detailed for a 2019. I know that year was kind of rocky. And so we hit 2020, then stuff started going up more. But as you see here, I have no idea how much it's retailed for. Probably around $100, maybe 80 at most. Well, at least. But I think it was 100. I paid 60 for it. I got it from my friend, my buddy Jordan, months and months ago. And he keeps asking me, when are you going to review? He actually asked me a couple days ago, when are you going to review? I'm like, well, it'll probably be one of the last ones I do. Because I had other interesting or at least special things that I kind of wanted to do first. Before this, didn't really think anyone was going to care about it. But I love this thing so much. There is a lot to talk about. And this is animated. It has one of those up-down animations like this. So he should not thin because he's actually not rubbing up against anything. So I do not have to break that animation on that one. And on up-down animations, from now on, if I get anything like that, I will be breaking the animation for it and taking it off. Because I do not want my thing to be shot in a couple of years. But inflation-wise, I said 60 really does give it power. I love the shape of it. Overall, the nice rectangle shape of it. I actually teased this a long time ago, actually a couple months ago, the picture of the clock. I believe it was a post I did in my community post. And people asked me about it, so I did tease this a while ago. This was coming. But as you see, it is, I'd say, roughly about 5.5 feet tall with the clock and the mouse. The mouse actually doesn't have a C7 in it. I really thought she did. Has eyelashes, so it is a she. But she inflates pretty good. Nice little tail. Here is one of our 2 tether attachments, which I love that's at the top, like right there. Like, it's not halfway down here. Like, it's like right at the top, as you see. This is not going anywhere. It does not have any base tethers. I really thought it did. I might be lying. No, I really thought it did when I got it. I'm like, is that base tethers? I thought it did. It's only the base fan, which is on that side right there. But you see with 2 attachments there. And then on the other side, 2 more. Identical. And then you see right here, you actually have one of my favorite things Gemmy's done. these plastic bulbs, and they all light up. I love this. This is the only inflatable I have that has the light up bulbs. Eventually they do go out, but they do take a while, I believe, to start shitting themselves, per se, and start going out. But you see, it does have brick detailing all over this, which is very nice. Printed on here and there. Santa with a present that goes up and down. The animation doesn't work great. Like, it does work, but like, it's barely noticeable, I believe, to someone. Unless there's barely nothing in the yard like there is now. I don't think it'd be that noticeable. Well, you have the reef inflates. Okay, it's probably the weakest point is the reef. The mouse takes second. The clock is nice. I'm happy to see 7 in the clock. So total there's 5 well, actually 6. 2 on each side of the fireplace. 1 in Santa, 1 in the clock. Not counting all these other bulbs, but yeah, the present there, the clock, 2 stockings, this mouse with a little Santa hat on. And then you see you have all the digits, which it's about to strike 12, which is, you know, Christmas. If we come around back here, you know, actually, something interesting. I do want to show the back. How that's like that. That's actually not inflatable fabric. Well, it is, but it's not inflated. Like, it's just a screening. I guess Gemmy's cheap way of doing that. Unless they had to do that so Santa didn't rub up against it much. But I do like that that doesn't inflate because it gives more air around the structure to inflate more and faster and tighter. So you can see, I can kind of see right through it. I can see the outline of Santa, but not much. So thankfully that right there, it'll be easy to tell if it's starting to thin, which I thankfully is in pretty good shape, as it should be. It is pretty new. It's only a couple of years old, but there's nothing going on at the back. But like I said, I love the shape of this. A very medium-sized, very nice inflatable that I would say definitely, I believe, deserves to be remade again. I believe this should come back again. I would vote for it to come back. I think it's really awesome. Definitely a nice design. Definitely a nice little piece. Like I said, it looks like a classic to me. It lights up super well. There's just a lot to say about this thing. A lot of detail. You'll definitely get people's attention. I do not have the box either. But I think I'm going to end this video here. It's probably going to be the last review for the season. And there will probably be one more before I take my break, which is going to be the update video. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, and thank you so much, Jordan. Here is your review as you requested.